Where does your food come from? Well, if you think it comes from inside the refrigerator, you may be what they refer to as ag illiterate. But don't worry, the people who produce the food we all enjoy are working very hard to fix that problem.
Everyone eats. We are all a part of agriculture, even if we're not directly involved with production agriculture. And more people are just removed from the people who create and make their food that we kind of depend on and consume every day. So it's really important, we believe, for people to get out to farms and to have a chance to meet the farmers and the people behind their products, and just to understand a little bit about what goes into modern agriculture, and just, really get a sense of how that works and why our farmers are so important.
The intent here is for kids to have a real life experience, hands-on, where they can see a farm, see where their food is actually being produced, and realize, hey, this is where it starts and it ends up on my table. And if we can get that across and the kids can have that experience and tie that to what they're learning in the classroom, then we've been successful.
Members of the Agriculture Sustainability Task Force have put together a number of events this year to help reach out to the general public and introduce them to where their food comes from. These events range from field trips to working farms to complete tours of a dairy.
People just are not connected. So anytime that we can provide them a real life experience and teach them about agriculture and give them an opportunity to really come out and get out and meet the people, we're being really effective in being able to teach them, because it's not going to come across on a piece of paper.
Politics and clever marketing have also affected what we choose to eat and how we respond to the issues that impact people who work to feed us every day.
The farther removed that society becomes from the natural resources that we have available to us, the more poor decisions they make as far as policy, political decisions, use of the land, trying to tie up those resources to protect it, but in the same side hurting themselves because they're limiting the opportunities they have for their food. We have here in Salt Lake an urban environment where all of the city has sprawled across our best agricultural land. The only land left is up in the foothills, which is poor for agriculture. Then they want to have no pesticides, they want to have no GMOs, they don't want to have any kind of other agricultural technologies that we develop. They're really hindering the farmers who are trying to produce the food for the public.
Tours like these are an opportunity to get past the hyperbole and become acquainted with the people who are part of agriculture.
Everyone thinks that farmers are ruining the environment and they're polluting with pesticides and the waste off their dairy, and there's nothing that's farther from the truth. And we want to build confidence that when those consumers go and get that gallon of milk in the store, that they know that they're getting the best product that there is. There's nothing better for their family available than what they're getting.
When I started working for dairy farmers, that most impressed me was their commitment to sustainability and to making sure that they are taking care of the land and taking care of the animals. And the whole farm is just a recycling process, especially on a dairy farmer who's a crop farmer as well as a dairy farmer. They're using the manure from their cows to put nutrients back into the soil, and that's going to grow the feed that they then feed to their cows. And so it's just this amazing cycle.
So next time you reach for that gallon of milk, a carton of eggs, or that ear of corn, and you wonder to yourself, I wonder how this was produced or who made it. If you have no idea, you may want to check out one of these events, or ask some questions at your local farmer's market or the grocery store. There are a lot of people out there who would love to help you be more ag literate. For the county seat, I'm Derek Dowsett.